Hello and welcome. I'm Alex Baisley from the Big Dream Program. Very welcome to this website. This particular video that I'm making, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Big Dream Program, but in particular about the calling workshop that we've designed to help people figure out what they're supposed to be doing with their lives. So the tagline for the workshop is what the am I doing with my life? Because often that's just the question that we're asking, isn't it? Time seems to be passing for some of us. We've got all kinds of gifts and talents, and we just can't figure out how to put them all together. We can't figure out how to make a plan to move forward. So it leaves us with this unsettled feeling, like we have some kind of a contribution to make to the world. We have dreams we want to see happen. We want to have a feeling of peace and a settlement inside. We want to feel like we're living some of our potential and making a difference in the world. And if we can only think of what it is we're supposed to be doing. So often the trouble is not that we're dim. The trouble is that we're very smart and we also have a lot of experiences and a lot of interests. And it's so tough sometimes to figure out how to put those things together into some workable plan that makes us feel like we're on track. And I've been doing energy healing work for many, many years. And in that work, whether you've heard of it or not, I have found that I'm focusing more and more and more over the years on what people are doing with their lives and what choices they are making. And I remember back to a lot of the really difficult choices I made and how I came from a career I didn't like at all to a career that's very exciting for me now and how that's transpired. Anyway, long story short, I've put together a workshop. I've been designing it for a long time, launched it this year, called the Calling Workshop. And it's a 3-hour program in which I help participants figure out the 5 basic things that they need to know in order to design their calling. And even that wording is something that I want to stress. Design your calling. We often think of calling as something that we need to find. And when we can't find it, we feel so frustrated and so disappointed and so let down. It's like looking for something in the woods in the dark and you just can't find it. And yet it's so important that you so want to find it. And I don't think it has to be that way. It's my humble opinion that your calling is something that you design. And once you know the 5 ingredients that go into calling, and it's not just work and income, to give you a hint, once you know those things, then you can start to design your calling. But I will give you one of the most important ingredients that we talk about in the calling workshop, and that is that your calling is not a destination. It's not a thing out there or a place. It's a way of living. And that way of living leads you to the destinations that you're dreaming of. So in the workshop, we will give you these 5 areas. You'll learn about them, understand them better, understand yourself better, and you'll see how these 5 things combine to form something that's much bigger than their parts, a whole ecosystem. And once you're looking at each of the 5 parts and planning and taking actions in those 5 parts, it's almost impossible to avoid your calling. So I very much welcome you to come out and check out the workshop or ask for more information about it. If there's anything we can do to help you or answer questions, we will try our best. And I hope to see you at the next calling workshop. You'll find a schedule on this page, and also we are touring around giving this workshop. If you would like us to come to your area, then please just let us know and we'll see what can be done. So I'm Alex Baisley with the Big Dream Program, and I really hope to meet you.